we'd left England behind under the blanket of a blackout, and then when we get to America, everything's lit up. And I remember when we went into Newfoundland and seeing all the lights, we couldn't believe it. Everybody was, and they put us on a train, and that travelled down through Canada, through New York, to a place in New Jersey called Asbury Park. It consisted of 2 hotels that had been taken over, made a naval base, and it was a holding base while you were waiting for your ship to be finished and sent to the dockyard, wherever it was. Well, I picked mine up in Philadelphia, and so I had, a good month in America waiting for the ship, so I was beginning to like America. So when we got the ship, that was another novelty, and then we had to wait while we commissioned it and handed it over, and then we spent another month on trials up and down the coast and the river mouth, practicing landings and all that. It was a landing craft what I picked up, and the Americans were making them by the dozen, the big one with the bow doors, and I think that Winston Churchill had it made to his specification when they met in the Atlantic somewhere early on, 41, and that was the agreement he had with the Americans. If they could build this landing craft for them, we could sort of try and drive the Germans out of Europe, so to speak. And of course, in the meantime, the Americans came in the war at the end of 41, and that was a good thing from our point of view, because it got them behind us, and they were willing to help us more than the first time, you see. But anyhow, when the ship was ready to sail we went up to New York and loaded a couple of smaller landing craft on the deck, had some provisions and volume, and we sailed for North Africa. And that took 21 days in convoy, because the convoy can only go about 7 to 8 knots, which is, it doesn't sound much, but over a period of weeks, it's not too bad. You cover a lot of mileage.